Okay, so enter Amy Schumer, proof you can be a successful comedian without having the power to make people laugh. And she became really big a decade ago where she entered the Hollywood scene with one hit movie, but then after that she's had a lot of fumbles along the way, and this is how she's become pretty damn hated. Amy Schumer's career definitely didn't start off that big, where she began doing a bunch of bit parts in TV shows and movies until 2015 when she was 34 years old. She wrote and also starred in the movie Trainwreck, which was a hit, making $141 million on a budget of $35 million. And after that happened, she was just everywhere for a little while. She was on the cover of magazines all the time. She was in every big talk show. And also, Netflix paid $11 million for her stand up special. Problem was, even though comedy was the pathway for Amy Schumer to make millions of dollars very quickly, she got busted at being a plagiarist at the same time, where she actually copied a lot of routines done from Wendy Liebman. The big example being Wendy Liebman had a joke saying that she's such a slow starter in bed, most of her boyfriends have to press 4 to get her started, and then Amy Schumer made basically the same exact joke, but instead of saying boyfriend, she said one boyfriend, and also she used the number 7. And then people began auditing her comedy routines and found she was copying a lot of stuff, like Kathleen Madigan, who had an entire joke about Mexican food creating a brown river. Amy Schumer stole that joke. This really just wasn't the look for Amy Schumer, where they found she copied comedy from at least 14 different famous comedians who were doing stand-up in New York City. And there was also the complaint about how political Amy Schumer got in her 2017 Netflix special, which to make it clear, she's second cousins with Senator Chuck Schumer, but this special went a little bit over the top, where she devoted about 15 minutes of it to just trashing Donald Trump, where it wasn't even comedy anymore, where she called him the assaulting orange billionaire. And the rest of the special just wasn't that good either, where it consisted of Amy Schumer mainly just making a bunch of childish jokes about dicks, and then also at the same time she mentioned Oprah and this whole thing of listening to yourself as a woman, but all she ever hears is to eat cake, where Amy Schumer was just kind of commenting on her own appearance in this negative way. And just the more and more people saw of Amy Schumer, the less they liked. Like in 2018, Kevin Hart is invited to host the Oscars. He's really proud of it. And then it comes out he made a bunch of jokes that some people saw as homophobic. And Amy Schumer basically became the first comedian to say Kevin Hart shouldn't host the Oscars. And he ended up not doing it. And it looked like Amy Schumer was just trying to get that ceremony for herself. And there's also been other projects Amy Schumer's tried to do in the past, where she was actually the first pick to play Barbie before Margot Robbie was. Basically, Amy Schumer was going to write this R-rated Barbie movie, but the script was absolutely insane, where it was going to be this movie about her being the heavyset Barbie in Barbie Land, where she's the only one who's unattractive, so because of that she's shunned and mocked by all the other Barbies, while she's this genius inventor who goes to Earth and saves the day there. So it was really just this self-aggrandizing plot that just made fun of women for being pretty. Yeah, she ended up getting fired after she had a lot of disagreements from Mattel, where they basically didn't want her to trash their signature product that's made them billions of dollars. So yeah, I just don't think this woman's very funny. She did the movie Trainwreck in 2015. It's an okay movie. It was nothing that special. But then she just appears everywhere all at once, and then she tries to get her opinions out and everything, and the opinions are just okay. So yeah, that's definitely a recipe to make yourself unlikable. And with that, I'm Charles Pearl. Please subscribe to learn something.